Hello. Today I've got something really awesome to show you. Remember how I told you in my last video that I bought an 8-track player from a tag sale? Well, while I was down there tag sailing, I also came across this. An Atari 2600 system. Now, this isn't the original Atari 2600, this is the Atari 2600 Junior. It's essentially the same system, just cosmetically different. But it plays pretty much the same way, I think, based on my research. You've got your lovely little power and black and white switch right there. You got your select button and reset, and of course the cartridge slot. Now, in the back you've got your controller port, difficulty switches, power port, the channel selector, and the video out. So it's pretty straightforward, you know. It's pretty good, you know. And this is what a controller for the Atari 2600 looks like. So you can see it's just your basic joystick, you know, with like your action button right there. I like how it tells you which way is upside up. It says top right up there. And so you're like holding it like that. Interesting thing about the controllers though is they have the same port as the Sega Genesis controllers. So a Sega Genesis controller is compatible with this thing. It's pretty amazing. Yep. So now rather than talk about it some more, why don't I show it to you? I'm just picking randomly from our bag here. Yeah, let's play Space Invaders. This is a pretty common game. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is what a cartridge looks like. Very squarish. Very simple. I like it. Put in the cartridge. And it's Space Invaders. So yeah. Just basically pretty cool. You know, I'm playing Space Invaders. Controls very responsive, and it's a great little game. I don't get the lines on the left, though. On the very left of the screen. That's kind of strange. The reason why the colors look messed up is because I'm playing in black and white mode. This is what the game actually looks like in color. Much better. So you can see I'm not very well at this, but you know. That's Space Invaders. Every game does not have a title screen. You have to use the select and reset buttons in order to set up a game. This is another one of my games. It's my favorite game on the Atari 2600. It's called Surround. I like it because of its colors. You know, it's a very colorful game. And the object is you're playing with the CPU and you have to avoid each other's trail. The first one to collide and his trail or the other player's trail loses. So it's just basically like Tron a little bit. There's several different gameplay modes, including a graffiti mode. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. You know, I enjoy playing it. I recommend you get it. Now, you may have noticed from the gameplay that none of these games have any music to them. So, what do we do to come around this problem? Oh, I know a way. I know. I happen to have my trusty, rusty, but still worky 8-track player. Hell yeah. Get better lighting here. Heck yeah. So that's what you do when you don't have music. Just turn it on. Put on some Ringo Starr on stereo 8-track. And there you go. We're really hitting it old school, aren't we? Playing Atari 2600 with an 8-track playing in the background. I don't think you can get much more old school than this. Well, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.